Hey everybody, there is an obvious, easy fix here for immigration reform. I think politicians are making it a lot more difficult than it actually is. Look, we allow dreamers a pathway to citizenship. 5 years of good behavior, which means no felonies or real crimes with real victims. If you hurt someone, you're out. Period. That should be the basic rule. You should show that you appreciate that we bent, even change the rules for you to be here. Behave like a good citizen. Most people in America are good citizens. That's not too much to ask. Start a merit-based immigration system. As I explained in an earlier video, this is not the 1800s of send us your huddled masses. We do not have the same amount of low-skilled labor jobs. And those jobs that we have, we need for our own citizens or future legal immigrants. I'm not saying throw out family reunification. Having family here will be part of the new merit-based system. Someone would get points for family. It's just not the whole reason to automatically get in. Learn to read, learn a skill, basically improve yourself to show America that you can flourish here. And stop the Americans won't do that job argument. That is the worst, most untrue argument there is. Ask any American, for $1 million a day, would you pick strawberries? Or do any really hard labor job? And the answer is inevitably yes. The whole argument about Americans will not do that job is complete nonsense. Again, I'm not saying realistically we're going to pay $1 million a day for strawberries. What I'm trying to point out is that Americans would do anything for the right rate. We just have to figure out what that rate is. It has to be fair. And it has to be a good deal for the man. The fact is, every man basically has to support a family. So you have to pay him enough to support that family. And if you do, he'll do the job. End chain migration. Family reunification. I'm not looking to reward the adults, the people who knowingly broke the law, cheated the system, or worse, the man who put his 12-year-old daughter in El Salvador on a train where they were knowingly subjecting their daughter to rape and sexual abuse. No way. That man does not get rewarded. Here's how I see immigration, especially on the cheater side. If we're online at a movie to buy tickets, and people just start cutting the line and go into the movie without even paying, I think most, if not all Americans, would say that is wrong, and would defend the people who are in line over the people who are cutting the line, cheating the system, every time. Look, every time you see a heartbreaking scene where someone who cheated the system is being deported, remember, there is an unseen victim waiting in line, doing the right thing, filing the paperwork. Sometimes these people have to wait over 10 years to get here legally. I know it's hard to always see that in the moment. The news is showing you a sad story about a family that maybe is being separated. But first of all, this family can stay together. They can all leave. I don't think America is forcing people to stay in America. Bring your family with you. They are deciding to separate themselves. And again, these are the cheaters. Is there any other time when half the country defends cheaters? Again, line at the movies. Would you defend the people waiting in line? Or would you defend the people who are cutting the line? Again, every illegal that comes and steals a spot in America, there is a victim following the rules that has to wait longer to get in. Border security. Yes, a wall. A wall works, and arguing that it doesn't is just a lie. I saw the mayor of El Paso, Texas, or some politician from El Paso, Texas, on mainstream media last week arguing against a wall. This is in El Paso, Texas. This city built a wall in 2006, and in 2 years, crime was down 80%. That's 80. And this guy is on mainstream media with a straight face saying the rest of us don't deserve a wall. when in actuality, his situation is the example we should be using for the wall argument. Think about what I just said. This is a red pill moment here. In 2006, Texas and El Paso built a wall. By 2008, when the wall was complete, crime was down in El Paso, Texas by 80%. Now, this politician is telling the country he is against a wall. He wouldn't give his back, though. He's truly an agenda-driven guy. I wonder which political party he belongs to. Just do it. Put the deal up there for a vote. Daca gets pathway to citizenship. Show the immigrant community the right is willing to be realistic. Start a merit-based immigration policy. Improve the security at the border. That's it. If you notice, I even took out the visa lottery system. Took that off the table. Sign that as an executive order or pass it another time in a national defense bill. The visa lottery system is more about terrorism and national security anyway. That's it. Put this on the table for all Americans to see. We approve DACA path to citizenship in exchange for a merit-based system with border security. That's it. The argument needs to say simple. Put it out there for a vote, and if it doesn't pass, use the nuclear option. Get it done and get it behind us. We have to stop the nonsense. There is a lot more work to do here in America. Thank you very much. I want to keep this video short because it really is that simple. We approve DACA path to citizenship in exchange for a merit-based system with border security. How can you not be for that?